everybody, we are doing our second harvest today.
Yeah.
Fall harvest.
Our fall harvest of our honey. We are currently using the extractor. I'm about to switch the frames backwards so I can get the rest of the honey out. So
Yeah.
I'll show you how we do that.
This is a Weaver
the
Weaver 4/8 honey extractor. It was about $250, somewhere around in there, for it. We've got 11 hives, so we just this is our second batch. So how do we get this? How do we get this honey in here? We were inside. We got any bees? The first time around, we were covered in bees. It was a hard deal. So how do we do it this time?
So we just had. Well, hold on a second. I think that one is pretty done. I'm gonna flip it around anyways.
Oh!
So flip them around. I just
So
can't remember how to do that. So that one.
we got to tighten this up over here a little bit. A little honey there.
Good.
Oh, okay. Well, don't be leaking all of it. All right. So when I did honey, when I started to pull these frames, you got to be at least 75% capped on each side. And when we was pulling them, we put them in sealed containers, basically coolers. We stuck them in coolers, and that kept the bees. So we shook them out each frame. We stuck them in the cooler. And then my son brought them up here in the UTV to the house, and then shook them again. And when he shook them again, they didn't have any more, and we handed them frame by frame inside to my wife. Right? And that process seemed to work pretty good, right, Mom?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go on over here.
These are the ones that we've already extracted from.
Yep.
Now these, unfortunately, are not capped enough. So that one's pretty well. No, that one's not even 60%.
You're typically on 45%, 75% cap. And some of these didn't quite have, but they were on one side, but they wasn't on the other. So
We don't want to risk fermented honey.
fermented
This was
honey.
our last harvest right here. We got like 6 or 7 of these.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
Five
We
of
actually
these.
got 8 quarts and 1 pint from our last harvest.
8 quarts and 1 pie. Oh, it's not really it's really our second because we only harvested 1 hive, about 9 frames last time. This time we're harvesting the rest for the ones that I took supers off of. All right, so what are we doing next here?
So I'm going to empty out this extractor a little bit before I put some more in it.
Okay. We don't want to put any more frames in there. Let it be spinning.
Well, no, because the ones that I need to put in now are the ones that you smoke too much, and I
Okay.
don't want to mix the 2
Gotcha.
batches.
All that.
Now, is there a reason why you're not filtering it through the filter?
Well, that's my next step. So
During this part.
this I'm putting it in this stainless steel bowl, and then I will run it through the filter. But I've already got the filter full right now. So, but our next batch of frames, they were accidentally smoked a little too much,
Yeah, I smoked a little bit too much out there.
and
There's still a lot more
unfortunately,
of that.
they take on the smell of that smoke, and I don't know that they're going to be salvageable. So I don't want to mix that with the good honey that I got. So
Yeah, she separated those frames, which is good.
We'll do that later, just in case it's bad.
All right, take it back over here to the working area. See, no bees. A lot of difference from last time. I feel like we were covered in bees last time. Even us trying to come in, we had trying to kill them. Look at all that.
this
Look
is
at all that beeswax.
this is the cappings that I scraped off, and there was still a lot of honey in it, and I don't want to waste it. So
What are you going to do with that stuff?
I'm trying to get the honey out of it so that it'll filter through, and then I'll keep the cappings. I've got a separate bucket.
I see yarn, but I don't see
Plus,
it.
she makes
I don't see it
candles
there.
with that stuff. She'll make candles with that stuff.
Well, she did the
Wax
first
candles.
batch for the first hive, but I don't know if she'll do it on this one or
Yes,
not.
I will. This time I probably, well, I don't know when I'll do it yet, but I just want to make sure I get all the honey out of that because I don't want to waste it.
So if you didn't have time for this, could you just leave it in that 5-gallon bucket and seal it up
Yes.
and just let it dry out? I mean, will it just dry out on its own?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, this is one of her candles that she made with that
Alright,
very
let's take a
bees
look.
on it.
Here's my.
Oh yeah,
These are
that's the
tall.
first batch of candle. I gotcha. Yeah, we didn't get a lot. You don't get a lot of that cappings, do you?
Nope. Hold on.
So,
So now I'm gonna do this.
all right. So we're putting that into this bucket right here. It's got a screen on it. We just got this screen from we got with it, but I imagine the screen's pretty standard right here.
There's
I
different
guess.
kinds. I watched a video, and somebody was using a screen that painters use to get the chunks out of paint.
Oh, okay.
And it looked really, really handy, easier than what I'm doing, but they're not food grade, and I don't know that I'd want to use something that was not food grade
Okay.
on something we're consuming. So there's that. So you can see all that's being filtered out.
Sure. Yeah, that's right.
And I'm actually going to need to stop and sanitize some jars to put this in because I'm getting too much in here.
Okay. So is this from this 5-gallon bucket that you're using for this screen? Is this where you're going to be jarring it from
Yes,
here, or do you
yes,
got to
I
filter some more?
No, I do one I mean, I could filter it again, but I personally like it to have more pollen in it.
Okay.
So, but I need to get some more.
So we need to put some more frames in here, right?
Yes, but I've got to get all this honey out because my next batch is the smoky ones,
Okay. So that's what we got to be careful of right there, is mixing that.
and I don't want to mix them.
There's a lot of honey.
Yeah, we got to tilt it over here a little bit.
See all that honey? There's still
yeah.
like there's a lot more. So the beer's in it.
Yeah, well, they're going to see it all come out right here. They got to come out with it.
I know, looking.
How many more of these containers we got to do right here?
I think I've got 9 of the smoky ones, so that'll be.
How much more of these containers that you're putting it in right now? You think you got?
This might be my last one.
All right. How much you think we got out of what's Sunday? We'll update. We'll update in the comments.
We got 11 smoky ones.
Oh,
11 frames of it.
Yeah.
11 frames of it. Yeah, we oversmoked a little bit. Trying not to get stung, but definitely know not to do that again.
Still got a lot of honeycomb in it, and the occasional bee that got stuck.
Yeah, it's pretty neat looking.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's
Still got
almost
plenty
all.
in there. Yeah, we're about full in this one.
I'm gonna do it one more time because I want to get all of it out.
Time here. All right, gotta be careful. Gotta lift that thing up.
Shut that so no flies will get in. There you go.
All right, on over here. It's filtered again in this chocolate, light, and fluffy buttercream frosting 5-gallon bucket.
That's funny.
All right, there it goes again. We know this process already. We've seen it all ago.
Yeah.
And these rubber spatulas are super handy to get all of the honey out of it. Alright, we'll do that one more time, and that should be it for this batch, and then we'll start on the smoky ones.
All right. It's good that you separated those. Guess you could tell by just the smell of the frame itself. You can tell I just overdid it.
Oh yeah, the whole house smells like smoke. This is a very messy job.
Yes.
And a lot of people will not do it inside. They want to do it outside. But for some reason, every fly in the state decided it wants to live at our house. And I don't want flies in my honey. So I feel like it's cleaner to do it inside and more sanitary.
So she's only got just a tiny bit
We'll
left.
probably almost have a whole nother bowl out of this one.
About like half of it.
Well, all right, everyone. I think we got the first. Definitely, I recommend this time around. We did really good with coolers. The cooler seems, taking the frames out, put them in the coolers from the hive seem to, and knocking them off before you put them in the cooler.
Knocking the bees off.
Knocking the bees off, brushing them off.
And it
seems to
like-
help.
It seemed like the bees couldn't smell the honey through the cooler seal.
Yes, and so
And
they didn't really follow us. So this is.
We're beginners, so we are learning as we go, making lots of mistakes,
Yeah.
but
And
learning
lots
along
of
the way.
success.
Yeah, lots of successes too. This is we're first time beekeepers.
With 11 hives,
Yep, we were.
bees. So
We decided to go all in.
We just
All right.
were looking at bees, and then we were planning on only getting 3, and then we came out with 11.
All right, Robert, you want to say bye?
Bye, guys.